back to Chat with Tissa, guys, and today I am with two South African brothers, Nimz, Tissa, Sam. Say hello, guys.
NTS.
So, how long have you been in China, Nimz?
I've been in China for 4 years in total.
You?
What?
回家。 I've been in China for 1 year and 5 months.
I've been in China for just over 3 years.
So I'm the young one.
Ah.
Hence, I'm put in the middle. Anyway, so there are a couple of things that we're going to be discussing today about our lives in China. So, guys, let's talk about the things like before we came to China. Guys, China was not something that we always like how we know China now. This is not how we always knew China. When we were young, one day I went to China to see what's nice. I'm so sorry, I didn't do that. To see what's nice in China. It was so nice. You didn't play that game?
No.
You didn't play that game? What is that game?
I know what you're talking about.
No, but like there's a song that like when we'll play like this. Look.
Yes, that.
One day I went to China to see what's nice in China. Yeah, it was so nice. Yeah, that's all we knew. I knew about China. I didn't know anything about China. I think I only started becoming aware of China like a couple of years ago. But it was just that label, made in China. Yonke into in China effect. Made in China, everything is made in China. Toys, every time you look at a toy, it's made in China. Made in China. I thought every single toy made in China, but I didn't know what's this place
Like.
and then I was like, okay, I want to go to China. I want to go teach English. There's this teaching English in China vibe. I like teaching. I enjoy teaching. And I had a job where I was teaching Chinese people online, right? So now I started having a different idea in my head of like what China is. But I was like, okay, now I'm planning to go to China. And then in my mind, I'm like, Mang figure China, guys, I'm just going to see a sea of people. I'm just gonna see a whole lot of like light pale people that have eyes like this. I am so sorry, guys, but yes, they have eyes and they just like there's a lot of them. There's a lot, and every single day that's my life. I'm like getting to work, and all of them are wearing white shirts and black pants.
That's what you thought.
It's unique.
Sure.
What did you think?
Okay, so my story, I started off in Korea. I'll talk about Korea then.
Okay.
So, in Korea, which was my first time going international, I was like, I'm gonna get there and people are gonna be flying off the roofs with swords like, you killed my mother before I was born.
Why?
This is the conception I had of Korea.
Korea.
Yeah, so
Okay.
then a friend of mine said, come to China. I was like, whatever. I thought, I've lived in an Asian city, in an Asian country. I know what it's like. I was so small things like you said, the overcrowding. Because when I was a child, there was someone said it's possible in certain cities to meet someone today and never ever see them ever again because of the amount of people. So I expected to come here, like you said, and it's full. And I've heard some stories. It's dirty.
Dirty.
And because of some of the movies that I watched, I expected to kind of see like gangsters and triads because action movies.
Okay.
But it isn't.
It's not. Okay. And also that overcrowding, that fear that I had, I still like when I was on the plane, I'm like, and when I get there, I'm gonna be.
Hey, what's that?
What? Yeah.
And I thought they were gonna feed me dogs. I love meat.
Yeah.
Dog
So
meat, Baba. And that they'd be flying off the roof because I watch Kung Fu movies.
Yeah.
So you didn't only think that of Tonga people. You thought that of Chinese people too.
Wait, did you think
like,
people fly off roofs?
No. Well, they think we fly with brooms.
Is it boom or is it a loaf of bread?
We fly with everything. Whatever you can think of, we fly, apparently. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Dogs first.
And yeah, dogs very big. Never. Yeah, but it was mostly that and just different place. Like so, I was open. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, as born.
The other fear that I had was that if I go to China, I heard Uti they like their skin to be light, and I thought as a female, like my products, I'm gonna. If I buy something in China, it's gonna make me. It's gonna do that skin lightening stuff. You know, when people. Hey, I was like, I cannot put on any skin lightening, anything that has any skin lightening. Hey, I cannot. And right now, my products are finished, and guys, I'm using baby oil because I still have that thing, Yoguti. They could
Actually, that being said, I do have a friend who does body butter specifically for the sisters.
Because I have that fear because they honestly do like looking white. It's a thing. And then in my mind, I'm like, what if I go there and then I can't use... And another thing, I had seen something on the internet about the fact that in China, there's a lot of fake food. I had watched a video and I was like, oh, and this guy was talking about how his parents also, when they used to go to restaurants, he was Chinese. It was a Chinese person talking about this, saying what there's fake food, and I'd seen a video of them making fake cabbage. So I'm like, fake.
Another thing is the fact, well, I had an image of this fake products, but then it's like, why are we thinking China, Hong Kong, and they manufacture about 90% of what the world?
Well, yes, even the things that are real, they all come from here. Yeah,
Apple is a prime example.
Exactly, it comes from here. Anyway, so those were our perceptions about China. Now that we are in China, guys,
What?
how do you feel about those things?
It's like
Number one, the overcrowding, I only experienced it in Beijing in the summer, and it's expected because a lot of people go to Beijing in the summer.
Shanghai as well.
And I didn't experience it in Shanghai, but yeah, it's big cities. In Weihai, like I'm hardly ever in a crowded place. Hardly. Hardly.
In Weihai, you can drive around. Like today, when we were going there, it was like empty road. I'm like, you. This is what yeah. Okay.
In terms of the kung fu and the fighting,
Have you ever seen it?
well, you do see people doing tai chi in the middle of,
Yeah.
but you don't see people fighting everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to an actual gym for that.
And they don't fly off the buildings.
They
There's
don't
no
fly
flying
off
off
buildings.
buildings.
They don't eat dogs here.
If you don't want to.
What I figured out about the dogs is that specific areas in
Eat-
China
yes.
will have, not the whole
And
thing.
also, there are Chinese people who don't condone that behavior at all. This thing of eating wild animals, eating dogs, they also disgusted by it. And it's specific places where they eat these things. And apparently, dog meat is expensive.
Yes.
How? Ibiza.
Who
Who thought sport was expensive?
But we cannot underestimate or undermine the cultural, not the cultural implication, but the cultural and historical reasons behind those diets. And yes, because there were reasons.
How?
Why?
How would you
I don't want to
eat
do
a
that.
dog?
But
Hey, we can't judge. We can't judge. They can also say, Guti, why is it amasonja? But they also eat amasonja. So, yeah, like.
It's not like somebody just walked by and said, dog, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
There are reasons why those places do that.
Yeah.
Or they did that because things are changing.
And what I've found is that a lot of things that I used to judge Chinese people about in my head, I get we're very conditioned, right? All the stigmas that we have are based on things we've heard, things we've seen in the media and all of that. But I found that I've just come to accept them.
Yeah.
I've come to accept a lot of things about their culture, about the things they eat, about the things they do. I've just come to accept it. It's like, that's just how they are. That's who they are.
This is the
And
country at the end of the day.
And it's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, it just is, right?
yeah. So guys, that was our preconceived ideas about China before we came here and how we feel about them now that we are here. Those of you that are in China, if there's anything that you thought of China before and want to share it with everyone, please write in the comment section. And next, we're going to be talking about what we like about China and what we don't like. And the things that we've just essentially just come to accept because we can't do anything about it. I mean, there's 1 point how many billion people here?
Lots.
Yeah.
And
a lot.
it's not our home, so we must just accept.
Yeah,
So see you in the next one.